Hello guys, hey, welcome to yet another very interesting edition with your boy Mazikenetv. Welcome. It's been a very long day for me, but I just couldn't resist doing this one for you guys. I just couldn't. It's been a very interesting Monday for us all, and thanks to the MD of the NDDC, Mr. Pondei, Professor Pondei, sorry. For making it very interesting. There was memes all over the place, all over the internet. We were laughing. I mean, I'm sure the fainting, I call him the fainting MD. I'm sure the fainting MD is no longer a news to you guys. But hey, before we proceed, one day, hit that subscribe button. Not the very important thing. If you've not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and also the bell notification, so anytime I upload a new video you will be able to get the notification. Sharp. All right, so this segment is going to go like this. I'm going to start from a lighter note, then before I go into the main situation, into the main story, because I always try to bring deep. I come from a very deep end. I try to think deep and bring information, very important information for you guys. And of course I'll be throwing in some of the history. So on a lighter note, so this guy fainted when they were probing him for, I think at the point where he fainted was now Kedebe 341 million. So they used 341 million to pay locals in the Niger Delta region. By the way, Niger Delta region has, I think, 185 local governments. So in those 185 local governments, NDDC has carried out projects. Now they are paying locals to locate the projects that they have carried out themselves, and they had to spend 341 million. Obodo, my brothers and sisters. Anyway, let me throw in some of these memes, and they even did a song. Let me throw it because Niger, that's why Fela called us suffering smiling. Even when we are suffering, we find a way to smile.
Cleverly on the beat.
Nigeria will help you. One day this day go again. Nigeria will help you. I just see you. Don't again. And don't fail to. You are not that friendly. You are not that friendly. And don't pass out. And don't fail to. You are not that friendly. You are not that friendly.
Hey guys, you go at the oh my god, I'm still trying to let this legwork thing for anyway. As you've seen some of the memes, the internet was buzzing all through today. I mean, it was just all over the place. Everybody, posting one thing or the other. And of course, Big Brother Nigeria has also started. So that's going to, throw a lot of buzz into the social media. But today is about Professor Pondei. Now, in Mazi's true fashion, I can't just take you guys, boom, and throw you out there, into the lions, into the main story. I need to give you guys some of the history. And hey, I encourage you to watch my the last video I posted, the NDDC saga. You would be able to get some background facts so that you can follow up with this video. Now let me give you some other little facts or little history. Now I already told you guys NDDC was started 20 years ago in 2000 by Olusegun Obasanjo, and but in the current year, in 1 year, NDDC has had 5 MDs. Chineke, what is going on? Nah, Nigeria, hey, nah. See, one thing is that Nigeria will never disappoint you. We here now they possible no, but that like everything is possible. In corruption wise, everything is possible. Like the things you think is impossible, I gave me no, but that monkey has swallowed money, snake has swallowed, you know. Our finance building has just born, you know. So anything you think is possible, even rats have eaten money. So story, no be new story. You understand where I'm going? So in 1 year, they've changed up to 5 MDs. One of the MDs, you won't believe this, gave out contracts worth 1 trillion naira. Hey, 1 3, and mind you, their budget in a year is 300 billion. So they are running a deficit of 700 billion. Now, when Joy Nunye came, no cargo, the woman no cargo, she fought like a lion. You know, she was mean, verifying every project. You know, she was doing her job right. And, you know, the ovation was high. Many people could not even come to the agency to claim their contracts due to dubious papers and other things. But, of course, they kicked her out. Anyway, but she hasn't answered about her NYC issues. But I think that was what happened, why they kicked her out. But she was doing a fantastic job. And even the minister, Akpabio, confirmed that she was incorruptible. And, you know, she even said that Akpabio himself tried to corrupt her by making her sign 5 billion naira contract of a equipment they have in the warehouse. But, you know, that's by the way. Today is about Pondei fainting, you know. So, when the ovation was high for Nunye, they sacked her. They took her out. Now, Pondei took over. Who is Professor Pondei? I mean, of course, Mazi will give you some, you know, sprinkle of history here and there so you understand. So I would like to start by this guy's full name. Daniel Hey, Chibo, wait, let me try again. Daniel Kemebredakumo Pondei. Hey, what kind of this name is definitely a tongue twister. Anyway, so that's his full name, but hey, he comes from Bayelsa State, and he did his secondary school in Port Harcourt and got his bachelor's MBBS, bachelor's in medicine from the University of Lagos, and of course he went to Nottingham where he got his PhD in microbiology, specializing in virology. So you would expect that this guy with this kind of, you know, compound and comprehensive CV he already built, you know, and that he should understand the demands of the time right now. Of course, he came out and said, no, they didn't use 1.5, they used 1.3 billion as palliatives to take care of themselves. You know, someone who should understand that this is the time that, you know, people need help the most, and, you know, to give it to his people, judging with NDDC has been in the news for so long. Anyway, he made his choices, and he was the provost to the College of Health Sciences in the Niger Delta University before he got the appointment. So if you look at this guy's history, judging from where he's coming from, you know, you see like he's been the dean of student affairs, the head of department, just he's an academia, you understand, you know, he's been in the academic environment. So you go think saying a level-headed guy, you know, cool guy, way get sense, you know. Of course he's very smart, of course he's, you know, very brilliant, and you know, so you should expect more from him, right? Otu Abudezi. Now let's digest this in two ways. The first one, let's pretend he is, you know, actually sick, and let's pretend that he actually fainted, right? What that means is that this guy is actually just a puppet Because what happened was that Nunye came, and remember that the main charge Akpabio holds against her is insubordination. And in Nigeria, we know insubordination when you know. So Nunye was too strong-headed for them that, you know, ego anahe circulate. They sacked her. Now brought in a puppet, somebody that will just, you know, sign. ND Professor book. So it's just book that they know. So just sign. The man are now signing a contract. They will be signing contract and they will ego. So that is one side. He's a puppet, you know, in the hands of the cabals. And they in charge, NDDC. They'll be sharing money. If he is truly sick and he truly fainted, that means he is not built to take this heat. Now, people like Akpabio, Atakata Abo, he's been in the hot seat too many times. Former governor, former this and that. So he's ready. He was, you know, they're built for the heat. They're built for resistance. So, on the other side, now, if he's truly guilty and he's pretended and he fainted, you know, pretending to be sick, one Nollywood, care for her. All these directors should come and recruit him because he actually did a very good job. Now, those are the two sides, right? What is constant? If you've watched this video, let me play it again. Hold up. When this guy started conversing, a whole national assembly, there is no emergency medical team. There is no pia to come and carry this guy, give him first aid. Those very first minutes, they're very crucial. Now, none. It was just a case of wait, let me advance these videos more so you see. So it was just a case of Ayasi. It was just a case of this man. Now, but why the guy you all know called Samson? You know? So our carelessness, our lack of infrastructure, our lack of paying attention to details, our corruption has eaten so deep that see, we can come out in front of the world and showcase our stupidity. We can come out in front of the world and show that we truly lack nothing. Now, they call us a jungle, and we are indeed a jungle, because if I'm an international investor and I'm watching this thing, I'll be scared to come do business in your country. Why? Because if the people at the apex cannot even get ordinary first aid treatment, how come the common man? You understand where I'm going? So if I'm an international investor and I'm seeing this, I'm like, geez. Like, so if I come to your country and there is, you know, any medical emergency, so this is how somebody will be tearing his mouth open. People crowding all over him. Are we? I'm sure they did think about this one. Nigeria. So this is how we now show the whole world how lawless, how the level of and depth of decay we are at right now as a country. It's not funny. This is very serious. Very, very serious. And to be very honest with you guys, to be very honest, yeah, I know we've laughed, we've done all this, we've, you know, played things down, but on a very serious note, we are not moving any forward. This is sad, totally sad for a country like Nigeria, that an agency in space of 1 year, they've stolen trillions of naira, non-accountable. Even the IMC that has been set up to, like, you know, carry out the forensic audit are meddled and swimming in corruption. How can we ever get it right? How? Okay, you will say they are not appointing the right people. They have appointed a professor. Professor is still now announcing a church. And the truth is, this case is not going to yield any fruit. I'll tell you the truth. Because Akpabio, watch this video.
Who are even the greatest beneficiaries? It's two people now. Okay. Because if you look at your chairman,
Honorable Minister, that's okay.
Are you asking me the benefit of National Assembly?
Yes, you just said.
I just told you that we have record to show that most of the contracts in NDDC are given out to members of National Assembly, but you don't know about it.
It's okay.
Hey, you see what's going on? The National Assembly so tiokwe. The National Assembly one day nazuokwa together with NDDC. All of them are the same people. Ndioshi. You understand? So they are all beneficiaries. You see, as the guy is saying, stop. Kahape bohike. Kesi ka Chinwetalasi. Boyehike. I don't know how Chinwetalagu says it, but you know, ikukuku anafi kokoko. So if they are all into this game, you already know what will happen. I guess sweep here, they will sweep it under the rug. Because, you know, they won't want to call more names. You see, as Akpabio is confidently trying to, let me explain now. Sure, you want me to explain how all of us chop the money? You want me to now tell them that it's all of us that chop the money? The guy now, don't off. The guy off your microphone. Off. Hey, over the big. This case is not going to yield any fruit. I'll tell you the truth right now. And you know, it's just going to be, they will send out the puppet and find another puppet, until the youths, until you and I, everybody, we start to demand what is rightfully ours. We start to say, no, enough is enough. It won't stop. And I would say this again. Welcome to Nigeria. We are breakfast and our lunch is corruption. And one day, that corruption will consume all of us. Akpabio, hold up. Swolum the subscribe. Swolum the subscribe button. Alright, bye. Bye.